Hello, in this video, we're going to look at the like operator. The like operator tests whether an expression matches a string pattern. So it's used in a where clause to search for a specified pattern within a column. We see this symbol here, and it looks like a percent sign, but it's actually a wildcard character. And we use that to represent the remainder of the string. So we use that wildcard to replace the remainder of the string. Then we specify the characters within the like um, expression. We specify the characters that we're searching for. So in this example, we're selecting all the columns from the customers table where last name is like BRO. So any last name beginning with BRO and ending with any last name that has the BRO pattern and any other characters we're going to return. So again, we're using this to represent remaining characters. Okay, so when I run this, you'll see that we've we have the two last names that begin with BRO. So we can use other variations of the like operator, and I'm just going to demonstrate some different variations using the different variations of like and the actual wildcard character. How do we use those together? So here we're searching again from the customers table, and I've commented out this line here. So actually I can just go ahead and remove it since we're finished with it. So now we're searching the customers table where last name is like and it has an A. So this is going to return any values that start with A. So when I run it, we should see any values that start with A and last name have been returned, or any last names that start with A. So this next pattern, so I guess I'll remove this one now. Next pattern is going to find last names that end with A. So notice now we flip this. So we're searching, we're asking for anything, any last name, as long as it ends with the character A. And you can see our results set, all of our last names here end with A. Okay, so the next one is going to find values that have OR in any position. So notice we've surrounded the OR with the wildcards. So that means search for OR in any position. Also keep in mind the like is not the most efficient expression to use. So you need to be careful when using it. So there we have last names with the characters OR, or last names containing the character OR. The next one is going to return last name with the second position as R. So this underscore is going to act as a placeholder. So it's going to say, I don't care what the first position is, as long as the second position is R. And I don't care what the remaining positions are. So any last names with the second position as R are going to be returned in this case. And there we have I'm sorry, yeah, last names with the second position are returned. Now this next one is going to find any values that start with A and are at least 2 characters long. So again, we're using this underscore as a placeholder, and we're saying begin with A. I don't care what the second one is, just as long as it has a second character. And that's going to return something similar to what we saw earlier. Well, actually, I don't know if we ran it earlier, but here, the first character is A, and they're at least 2 characters long. The next one is going to do something very similar, only it's going to search for characters, at least 3 last names with at least 3 characters. So here you can't see it, but we have 2 underscores. Now you can see it when I put a space there. So now we have 2 underscores. So I need to remove that space and that garbage character that I just inserted. So this is going to find any last names that have A at the beginning, or A as the first character, and at least 2 additional characters. So that underscore again acts like a placeholder and a character counter. And there we have A's with at least 3 characters. So if I wanted to do A's with at least maybe 6 or 7 characters, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is going to return A's with at least 5 characters. So that third record down there in the result set, we won't see AHLE. So as you can see, that's no longer there. And then finally, excuse me, here we're searching for, I'm sorry, we're still searching customers where last name is like, and this is going to say it needs to start with A and end with O. And anything in between is fine as long as it starts with A and ends with O. And we do have a couple last names that begin with A and end in O. So that's how the like operator works.